This recent economic downturn in America has led to an ongoing debate in this country. What's it all going to mean for the little guy? You turn on your TV at night and you hear all about the government printing and spending hundreds of billions of dollars. You hear the stock market channel talking about the price of gold hitting record highs. Your news channel is interviewing 5 different people who are all shouting over one another. One is screaming that you better sell everything that you have and buy as much gold as you can right now. Another is saying that we are headed into a deflationary period, much like the Great Depression. Another guest is laughing at the first two because he thinks that they are both absolutely crazy. And then the last two guests are screaming over all the rest, trying to establish who's most responsible for this mess, the Republicans or the Democrats. Does any of this sound familiar to you? So what are you going to do? Who will you believe? Should you be buying gold? Should you be locking your family up in the cellar with a stockpile of food and a shotgun? Chances are you should be doing something. We are not living in usual times. We believe that Head Start to Health is a terrific opportunity in these days. When it comes to the issue of hyperinflation, pundits all over television are warning that it's right around the corner. It could happen at any minute. Folks, I'm here to remind you that on the issue of healthcare, we are already experiencing hyperinflation, and we have been for some time now. Take a look at just a few of these headlines in the recent years. Health insurance costs rise 7%, twice the rate of inflation. USA Today, 2006. Health costs race past inflation. CNN Money, 2007. Health costs exceeding inflation, 2007. Rise in healthcare costs double that inflation, 2008. Healthcare costs double the inflation rate is unsustainable, 2008. Health insurance costs rise far more than inflation. CNN Money, 2009. Healthcare costs to rise 9% in 2010. USA Today, 2009. U.S. healthcare inflation to far outpace salary increases in 2010. Healthcare costs soar above overall inflation, 2010. Healthcare costs surge despite weak inflation, 2010. Employer healthcare costs rising faster than inflation, Reuters, 2010. And in ABC News 2010, you have to watch this interview. 10 times the rate of inflation.
Begin with a healthcare shocker affecting thousands of people. The largest insurance company in California is unexpectedly raising premiums by nearly 40%. That's getting the attention of the White House, which wants answers this morning. Our Jake Tapper picks up the story from there. Good morning, Jake.
Good morning, Juju. That's right. That is more than 10 times the rate of inflation, that up to 40% premium increase. And the Obama administration is demanding that Anthem Blue Cross justify the hike.
It's a very large increase in a monthly expense on very short notice, and I really don't have that kind of extra disposable income.
Anthem Blue Cross's parent company, WellPoint, earned a record $2.7 billion in profits in just the last quarter of 2009.
People are scared to death. They're losing their jobs. They know they're going to lose their group plans. They know they cannot afford the private insurance. They're nervous. They're upset.
While insurance rates continue to rise, workers' salaries are staying put. A new survey of U.S. companies finds employee raises this year will be the lowest in at least 25 years, with the median raise only 2.8%, barely higher than inflation.
If these headlines don't scare you, I don't know what will. These are not conspiracy theories. These numbers are not imaginary. These are the days in which we live. What's going on in this country is obscene, absolutely obscene. The little guy is getting slammed, and corporations are laughing all the way to the bank. As these healthcare costs continue to outpace inflation and salary increases year after year, those who are living paycheck to paycheck will not be able to absorb the cost. It's that simple. Healthcare will continue to bankrupt Americans in record numbers. Please, I encourage you to look at our compensation plans. Begin to prepare and protect yourself and your family from these rising costs. Learn how to earn with Head Start to Health. Learn how to save with Head Start to Health. Join today. Become a part of the solution.